e nā tira. Au maunga hautere. Au waka tainui. Au iwi raukawa. This is his whakapapa from back home. So on behalf of Straker, ladies and gentlemen, tēnā koutou, ka tēnā koutou katoa.
Not that I was going to say, I didn't think we were actually going to win this. Look, it's been an amazing year for us, and I think that one of the things that I always think is, if I think back to my marae, you know, Rokara, I think, got a settlement of about $30 million. And Straker at the moment, you know, we're raising capital at a market cap well north of that, and we're heading towards a listing in the next 6 to 9 months. We're going to be 3 or 4 times that valuation. And for me, you know, to be a Māori that's, you know, if there was one Māori from every iwi and every marae and that could do that, you know, New Zealand's going to be in a really amazing place. And you know, I go back about 5 years ago when we started to play with machine learning and humans and trying to build a platform. People used to laugh at us. And we'd go to conferences and they'd think we were nuts. And then I remember a company wanted to buy us in Europe, and they flew down and they said, we're $1 million in revenue back then. And they looked at us and they said, yeah, we might want to buy you. And then they flew me up to Europe to look at them to try and sort of say, and then they came in with a pretty crap offer. Now, the CEO of that company, 5 years later, when I was in Europe last month, phoned me up and said, can we have a coffee? And he asked me if I could buy him. That's what happens when you get technology wrong and technology right. You know, we picked what would happen in the space and around how machine learning and artificial intelligence would actually affect a massive industry. And if you look at translations, it's been a real forerunner as to what's going to actually start happening in a whole heap of industries. And all that value that he'd created in his business in the 10 years previous, it really just disappeared, and it's all come our way. And that's great for New Zealand. You know, we bought a company in Ireland a few months ago. We're just in the middle of buying our next company, which is considerably bigger in the States. And it's an amazing thing to be a New Zealand company and going and buying American companies, as long as Don lets me. I'll change the rules. But, you know, that's what happens when you just get it. And it's due to the fact that we just have an amazing amount of people who are from all over the world that work for us. You know, we have about 30, 40 people in New Zealand, and now we've got 30, 40 people in offices all around the world. And it's been an amazing journey for us. Just in the last few weeks, we went to... Just fluke timing, but we're in Chicago on a trade mission with NZTE. And, you know, we got to meet a load of incredible Māori entrepreneurs because it was a Māori trip. And you know, it's one of the coolest things, I think, is to be able to spend 10 years working so hard, and in the last 5 years to have this amazing trip. Our kids have known nothing but parents that work 24/7 you know, 24/7, we work all the time, and to be able to take them across to that event, and then go to Denver, where we happen to have an office very close to Aspen. I don't know why. And you know, have an amazing trip. And if I go back to James and my mother, who's here, my amazing mother, I have no problems if you take your clothes off. Also, I can speak for most of the men. I do have. I know I'm going to wrap up, but I grew up in West Auckland. And I do have some concerns about my mother. You don't need to flash the beer, Mum. Look, sorry, I'm taking too long, but an amazing trip, an amazing journey. Yeah, thank you very much. You want an amazing woman in technology, she's right here.